The mountain still breathes behind me. Ash on the wind, fire in the bones of the world. Dagoth Uthal, the most powerful and fearsome monster I've ever put to the sword, lies dead in the dark of Kogarun. Yet it feels as though nothing has ended, only that something vast has turned its gaze upon me. I've walked where blight and madness fester now. I've heard the whispers of a god that was once a man, and seen what remains when faith rots into hunger, and still I endure. It is what I was made for, a spellbreaker. Not blessed, not chosen by Magicka, cut from it, severed clean. And now, this game that I was built for has changed. The cavern did not lie, the false incarnates speak truth. I felt it the moment I crossed that threshold, like stepping into a memory that did not belong to me. Like stepping into Moonshadow itself. The ring, moon and star. It did not burn my flesh. It did not reject me. It accepted me. So it's true. I am the Nerevarine. The word sits heavy on my tongue, not like a title, like a weight, like armor I can't remove. I've worn many things in my life, Legion steel, mercenary leathers, the dust of a dozen tombs and treacherous places. But never have I worn the weight of destiny as it is embodied in this ring. Destiny does not fit, it presses, it demands. It whispers of roads that never end, and I am tired. Tired of ash, tired of prophecy, tired of being pushed forward by forces that do not ask, only assume that I will comply. There is a long road ahead. I can feel it the way a sailor feels a storm before the horizon even darkens. Dagoth waits, the tribunal watches, the empire maneuvers. Gods linger in half-truths and broken oaths. And me? Well, once again, I find myself in the center of all. Well, if fate insists on naming me, then I will answer in my own fashion. I've been called to have the tribes declare me Nerevarine. I suppose that is my next task. But not today. Today, I have a far simpler, far mundane problem. I'm looking down right now at the treasures I have found in the treasure hoards of Druskasthi, Kogarun, and the Cavern of the Incarnate. Treasure enough to buy a kingdom. Ancient gold, Dwemer craft, relics of a dead house, a forgotten faith. One-of-a-kind artifacts. It's certainly going to break the back of any man who tries to haul it. Well, Nerevarine or not, my gods, do I need a Guar. Welcome in, everybody. We're back at it. So, bear with me real quick while I get the chat pulled up. And it is time to haul, folks. So I hope y'all are ready. I assume you are. After all, y'all voted for it. So this is going to largely be a hauling stream, which works out because Philly is, I think, busy with church tonight. So that'll help him not miss anything. So I do think the chat is, I want to commend this chat on your maturity and your foresight. Because I got to tell you guys, we do have a problem right now. We got a big problem. And it's a problem so severe, we're going to head back to Ald Ruhn to settle it. And that is that, my goodness, do we have to haul some loot today. So, I have searched the Nexus for a mod I think solves our problem. And this stream is going to be spent fixing that, which is we have to haul some loot. And we have to haul a lot of loot. So, let me get the chat pulled up, and we will get rocking and rolling on that sole mission today. The hauling of the treasure hoard. All right, Stinker Pooter Lonely Lonesome says, salute. Dorian needs to get a 2-room apartment in Darvanis, Morrowind. Loot haul. Yep, we are hauling today. We are hauling today. So, got my spicy chicken sandwich sliders. I got some good tea. Let's begin. Let's take what we can. So, what can we take here? Well, not much more than we've already carrying, but we've got a little bit longer to work with. Let's try the runic hammer. Nope, too much for us. Okay, all right. Let's see what we can drop in the meantime. Let's drop Cocoon Chelada's axe, and that lets us do it barely. Okay, we'll take what we can haul, man. So our first stop is going to be Ald Ruhn to look for a Guar merchant. Sulmatul's like, wait, Nerevarine, you haven't let me officially declare you such yet. Yeah, you're right, I haven't. I've got a loot problem to solve first. This has been a problem for a while, so we're going to be a merchant this stream, basically. We're going to be a merchant going place to place to sell our wares. If you're on OpenMW, we could have gotten the best mod for forcing you to deal with too much loot. Ah, what's that? What is this magical mod you speak of? Pay taxes in Morrowind by Wolflime. Can you give loot toward your taxes? Because that would be amazing. Wolflime's another really good. He's like a OpenMW exclusive modder that I've been interested in quite some time, actually. Fuck out of here. I am so far beyond your ilk now. No, but you have to sell it off to pay your taxes. Oh, coolness. So taxes come due, and I'm just like, nah. How about this ancient Dagoth brandy instead? I can absolutely go with that, man. Oh my God. Forces adventurers to maintain liquidity. I love that. Yeah, I dig that thinking, actually. We always got to stop by our boy, Misanakin here. One of my favorite NPCs in the whole game. I got to take care of that price on our head, too, today.
Are you here for training?
I am here for training, Misanakin.
Do you seek training? You have potential, Outlander.
Give me that sweet, sweet agility. We have a bounty. Well, we broke into the Ministry of Justice. So when we broke into the moon and stole that key's worth like $700+. So yeah, that got us a bounty in our breakout attempt. And for some heavy nook tossing. Yeah, the nook is a constant struggle. Still haven't paid that off? I haven't. Haven't had time. Just been moving, constant motion. But we got to get that settled. We got to get that settled here. It's going to be painful. We're going to get kicked out of the Legion and the Cult when we do it. We're going to have to make amends, but that's all part of what we're here to do today. Mo. That's what I call my grandmama. I call her Moe. Mo. Squat gut. Okay. Not sure what that is, but we'll go with it. Why doesn't Dorian seek legal representation? I hear the baristas in Evanhard are good at what they do. Because, I mean, I did the bad deed. Like, I did snatch that key from the desk of an ordinator. We'll just pay it off. Can get him off without the admission of guilt would get him fired, I think. Blackheart Blight? Are you just naming, like, Morrowind diseases? Is that what we're doing? Nasty little motherfucker. You nasty, mummy-looking piece of shit. Hate those motherfuckers, man. Oh, thought you caught. No, I can't. I'm in a reverie now. I'm immune to disease. Yeah, they look like shriveled up mummies themselves, man. Didn't sleep too well, folks. My senior ass mom's bed broke. Had to fix that shit in the middle of the night. Pray I don't fall asleep standing up. We are praying for you, buddy. Just hang in there. Sleep will come very soon, I imagine. Just hang in there. Praying God teleports 8 cans of monster directly into your blood, Pyro. Time for scuba in Graves. Let's see, 1594. Sheogorath move, yes. Sheogorath. Ash slaves are the only ash creatures other than ash ghouls that can use magic. Never ascended sleepers too. Ash creature. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying then. Never compare me to the third worst Daedric prince. Moscow, have you ranked the Daedric princes? I would like to hear your rankings. Ascended sleepers can use magic as well, Stony, and probably count. Yeah, I think Stony meant just the ones with ash in their name, but I do think ascended sleepers count as ash critters for sure. They have to, right? Same magic. Let me boot up Tiermaker. I will post it in the Discord. That is incredible. I love it.
Care to see the sights? Where can I...
You are the best. Hermea Mora is my favorite Daedric prince. Haven't actually thought about it. They're all kind of shitty, I guess, but... her scene is pretty cool, in my opinion. Let's see her scene. Oh, buddy. Almost perfect. Oh. Almost perfect, little buddy. This guy is perfect here. Almost perfect compatibility with my current setup. It's that one Guar sticking out. You didn't see that, chat. Name's Perseus Morrow, and I sell the finest PackGuars this side of the Ashlands. If you're interested, I'm sure we can make a deal. That's right, PackGuars. Quite the beast of burden for the aspiring adventurer. Makes those trips into the Dwemer ruins that much more profitable. I personally train these things to do whatever it is you may need. Still not convinced that this will be the best purchase you've ever made? Train them. You won't find a better trained Guar anywhere. They know to stay outside. Ever seen a Guar walk on water? Well, if you used a spell, so will they. Ever seen a Guar fly? They do that too. In fact, the only thing they don't do is fight. Never seen such a large creature so afraid of a fight. Don't worry though. They won't get too far and always find their way back. Just 500 gold for my PackGuars. I don't think you'll be finding a better price anywhere, and even if you do, I'm sure my Guars are worth whatever the difference is. I'll take it! Good, good. Remember the name. Tell your friends about me and come back anytime you're looking for a good Guar. You must be it, buddy. Stay with me. Whoa. See, Phantom Guars. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
Where would you like to go? We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Where's my Guar at? I don't see my Guar. Uh-oh.
Why walk when you can ride? Why walk when you can ride?
Guar? What are you doing? Get on the Silt Strider. This way. Come this way. Guar? Come this way. Just stay right there. Maybe that will at least proximity teleport him. This is what happens when your brain is the size of a walnut.
Where would you like to go?
Guar? No Guar.
My prices are reasonable.
Well, shit. Looks like we're walking to Margon. Which makes this Guar fucking useless. Where'd he go now? Now the Guar is just gone. There he is. Come on, buddy. Please. Okay. Yep. 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 Nope, 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 no. Ald Ruhn is in particular going to be a pretty tough one for this guy. Okay, here he is. Okay. God dang it. I need you to be smarter than this, Quarry. Okay, yep, right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Damn it.
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you? Why walk when you can run?
Okay. Altadoon. Oh no! Fucking asshole! Don't hit my Guar! The Guar is beautiful. Yes, he's a good, beautiful boy. We love our Guar. One second, I just got a strange text message, guys. Let me see what this... No, get out of here. Spam. Alright. Alright, posted it. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. I'm pretty excited to see what you got picked. We're going to be a defective scroll merchant to some of these guys, which is freaking hilarious. Let's see here. What I want to do is I kind of want to use this to sort my sellables versus my non-sellables is what we'll do. Now gemstones we'll keep, except for sellable gemstones. We'll keep those on us. Let's see here. Actually, no, we're keeping Ataman's belt. I like that healing effect. Alright, that means we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We'll keep this. We'll keep this in the inventory. We're going to keep our uniques close to the vest on us. Silence, water walking, we want that. Hearthfire, we want to keep that. Steelblade of Heaven, yes. Caius's Ring for a keepsake. Orc Strength can go. Northern Nook Nook, I'm just partial to. Feather Belt can go at this point because we got the Guar. Porker Talisman we want to keep. Hawkshaw Ring can be useful. Sanguine items we're going to keep. Shame Ring can go. Soul Pinch Charm can go. Shoes of the Acrobat we're going to keep. Bargain Potions can go. Anything disease resistance can get the fuck out forever. Any cheap potions. Let's see. Frost Shield will keep. Reflection will keep. Swift Swim will keep. Restore Fatigue. Spell Absorption. Cure Paralyzation. Those are useful. Fortify. Get out. Lightning Shield good. Feather can be good in a pinch. Fire Shield good. Shadow get out. Restore health. Restore strength. Shock resistance. Yeah. Fortify. Get out. Restore fatigue. Stay. Restore strength. Fire Petal. Get out. Hound Meat. Get out. Next Leather. Get out. Salt Rice. Get out. Raw Glass. Out. Lodestone. Out. Greater Soul Gem. Out. Lesser Soul Gems. Out. All right. Well, boy, that is a load. Woo! All right. On we go. Oh, neat. PackGuars. Obligatory. This is OpenMW. We could be writing it. Scroll of Black Fate. Good for fighting Gaynor. Those are... I think the most useless effect in the game is Resist Corpus Disease. You can buy a spell from it at Balmora's Guild Guide. Literally useless. There is one place you can get Corpus outside of the scripted event. We have to protect our chunky boy like our fucking game depends on it, because it does, guys. If this Guar dies, we're in a lot of fucking trouble. I'm going to go ahead and use the Steel Blade of Heaven to get the Guar over this pit. There's a Cliff Racer that we're going to have to stab to death. No issue doing that at all. We're this way. Yeah, Tennessee Veloth. Oh, hold on. Gotta... What the fuck?
You will die, Fetcher.
Oh my god, you see? Engraved, are you looking at this, buddy? Engraved, are you seeing this right now? Okay. I don't ever want to hear about Padrul's murder again. There it is. Black and white, clear as day, clear as crystal. You can look away, you can look right now and see what happened. A Guar is not a donkey. Irrelevant. You're ridiculous, Engraved. I have to say it. You are ridiculous. With your standards. He literally used one of my items in defense. Era PackGuar, third era tweets. I am intentionally ridiculous. Laugh out loud. Like, you can see it right there. It happened before your eyes. It is insane that can happen. Like, it's just a weird quirk of the AI, I guess. There's nothing they can do about it either, they said in PT. I didn't see anything. You have recrystallized that memory incorrect. Okay. Okay, alright. The point being is, what's funny about it is there's literally nothing. OpenMW probably also fixes that somehow. Definitely, I swear, I promise. Well, they do it for both TR and PT is TR and OpenMW. Now, I don't know if that happens in OpenMW. That would be a good test to run. So if anybody wants to give Padrul a scroll of the ninth barrier and let me know what happens, would be appreciated. Yeah, weird quirk. It is a very strange quirk. Like the only companion in Elder Scrolls 3 Tribunal, Calvus Horatius, you pay for him 30 days service, but he is a full companion and can equip whatever you give. Yeah, you just gotta make sure you don't screw him though, because if he leaves service with less equipment than he started with, he'll quit and he'll never work for you again. All right, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. We got a lot of shit for you. Holy shit. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Are we going to be able to get everything in one haul? Nope. Not quite. Wow. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's check chat here. My favorite companion is... Oh, sorry. I thought I heard something. My favorite companion is that one Nord guy in Shirak. People think they didn't have followers until the Elder Scrolls 5. They had them in Elder Scrolls 3. True. They also had them in Oblivion technically and in Fallout 3. Oblivion had a few Atronachs that could permanently follow, but all they could do is follow and wait. There was also some human followers, yeah, but they had limited commands. Still, they were doing followers long before Skyrim. Correct. I vote we force Zoo to make a loot haul run once every 2 streams minimum to avoid this happening again. This is over 1,000 bramble plinths of loot, Zoo. Yeah, we still have 2 fortresses to visit, guys. That's only one loot spot. We got another loot spot to visit. And the Urshalaku camp. And we got to sell it all. It's going to be quite the journey tonight. Hauling away, hauling away. If only bags of holding were a thing in Elder Scrolls. Sure would be nice. Zoo, do you drink coffee cup? Oh yeah, I drink coffee. I got a coffee mug. Yep. Come on, stupid. All right. Yeah, I love bean water. 100%. I enjoy coffee flavored stuff sometimes, but I'm not big on drinking coffee. Corporate America runs on coffee. We got to be big on it. I drink coffee, Moscow says, but I do not enjoy it about half the time. Depends on the coffee, right? I saw a damage effect of some kind, buddy. You might have to hand some stuff over. Yeah, he used drain personality. I don't care about drain personality. You're good. You don't have to be personable, little guy. You just have to haul shit. Put hot chocolate powder in your coffee or brew with milk, kettle style. Yeah, that's going to be good. Lovely one says, got yourself a PackGuar, I see, LOL. And Graves says, that sounds delicious to Stoney. Yeah, it does sound good. Yeah, you think I'm doing this shit straight? No way, man. It's gonna be hard enough like this. Let's see, I put pepper and salt in my coffee at home. Have to be careful not to overdo it, but just a little bit, and it's great. Yeah. I like black coffee, though. I like a lot of really dark teas, too. It's just my taste buds. Maxon, what's up? I'm on time again, it seems. How's it going, everybody? Going good, going good. You are missing literally nothing, even if you are late to this one, though. We are hauling. This is a hauling stream. We don't have a co-host tonight. I think Lofi's playing Helldivers and Phil's at church. Oh, fuck. We went too far. Come on, buddy. Gotta go back this way. Let's see here. Huh. Where the fuck is the path? Okay, there's Missing Akun. Okay. Let's see. My own inventory management is very poor, so I can sympathize, Lofi one says. People always ask why it tastes better at cafe than home. It's because cafe uses espresso machine and foam cream. I mean, good traditional Franco-Italian cafe, just coffee, not food. Yeah, gotta get an espresso machine. They're fucking amazing. Let's see, I would offer a co-host tonight, but I just finished college work and I'm feeling drained. Totally understand that, man. I don't know about France, but when I've been in Italy, all the cafes also serve food. Though, maybe that was due to cultural influence from other countries. Max says, if I recall correctly, isn't Jigalag the strongest Daedric prince? Lofi, feel free to give me a call if you want, Flip. Oh, I'm off Helldivers now. Okay, coolness. But democracy needs you, Lofi. When Europe, language means mainly serving coffee, whereas in the USA, Many call cafe don't have coffee. Got fed up with Illuminate. I'm from Europe, Stony. Moscow says. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll get you in here, man. There it is. I was going to say, old tab's not one to fucking work. What the fuck? Let's see. How do I do this? There you are. What's going on, man?
Hey.
All right. Let's see here. I ignore any and all lore that tries to rank the princes in terms of strength. It feels kind of antithetical to the point of them. I wish I had some coffee right now, Pyrotosis says. Also, power scaling deities is cringe and lame. Pyro, I will make a new cup of coffee in your honor. Good, strong coffee is hard to beat. It's hard to beat the power of bean water, if it's good. How about you, Lofi? You like coffee?
Not really. I like coffee-flavored stuff, though.
Gotcha. Yep.
Can't really drink it. I've tried drinking it before. My mom is a big-time coffee drinker.
It fucks some people up. Like, just completely rocks their fucking world. Like, my sister can't handle coffee. It literally hurts her gut. Let's see. Hope feels all right. I was just joining, but yeah, I can get a bit passionate about Morrowind, but I don't mean nothing by it. Oh, yeah, no. Everybody argues with Phil. It's a rite of passage on here, man. They'll all tell you. Not to mention that Phil's at church. He's fine. He'll probably jump on as soon as he gets home, knowing him.
Yeah, Moscow, I get headaches if I don't drink at this point.
Yeah, sympathize with that too, man.
Stony, coffee, and Adderall start the day.
That's pretty par for the course these days.
Pyrotosis, oh no, did Phil rage quit?
No, Phil's at church. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back calmer than ever. That tends to happen after he does that. After he goes on his church escapades. Oh no!
So is this a Tamriel rebuilt area you're in?
No, this is the north. Yeah, this is northern Ashlands.
Okay.
Yeah, part of the Mark Grand Forest is the name of this mod that has this.
Ah, so that's why it looks all...
Yeah. Which, historically, this was Margon was Mark Grand Forest in Arena and Elder Scrolls 2, I guess. So basically what Demanufacturer did is he's like, what if we made this like a ash mushroom forest? Very cool idea for like the northern, like not the northernest tip of the Ashlands, but this stretch of Ashlands here. Really neat fucking idea, I feel like.
Pyrotosis, black coffee, no sugar for me.
Take it like a man, huh?
The Adderall stuff made me feel like a crackhead. I tried it once in undergrad when cramming for a physics test.
Oh shit.
Physics test? Is it? I can't read sometimes myself. Max at the fort, can't drink coffee, end up getting irritable and anxious, though I used...
That's what happens to my sister.
Coffee a few years back, just that my body decided to spaz out randomly for some reason.
Yeah, that's literally what happened to my buddy, not my buddy, my sister. She drinks coffee, she gets really jittery and agitated, and she just doesn't like herself.
Moscow, actually need to speak to my doctor about getting on Adderall. Unmedicated ADHD is kicking my ass recently.
Oh shit, yeah, it'll do that. I had ADHD pretty much my whole younger life.
Stony Lonesome. I have ADHD, so my brain chemistry reacts differently to Adderall. It feels energizing, but also relaxing to us.
Yep.
I can take a nap, fall asleep on it. It's odd.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Moscow, all stimulants do that to our brains. Actually, Stony, caffeine does the same but weaker.
What is attacking us? I hear spells, and I hear battle music, and we're not getting battle music for this fucker.
Yeah, I had my doctor a while back suggest I try out Lexapro for anxiety, and I was just like, hell no.
What is Lexapro?
It is a antidepressant,
Ah, okay.
but it can be also used to treat anxiety. And well, I'm not so bad that I'm going to go to a life-changing medication
No, I hear you there.
to try and fix that. Yeah.
Back in my day, it was Ritalin and Seroquel. I don't know if it still is. I think they get away from Ritalin now.
Speak,
Accent
traveler.
go off like Richard Nixon from Futurama when I drink coffee like my dog would bark. And I'll shout, shut up, damn it.
Hold up, damn it.
Zombie pills. I raw dog life with anxiety and ADHD.
Yep, the zombie pills. That is correct. God damn it, Guar. Come this way. Buddy, it's no! What are you... No! Guar! This is not hard. Come on, Guar.
He's just doing his own thing, man.
Yeah, but
Might be hungry.
I don't need him to do his own thing. I need him to listen to me.
Ooh. Yeah, he's running into the wall.
Okay, there we go. Okay, buddy. It's not hard. Up the stairs. Oh. Nope, right here. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here, buddy. Yeah. Right here, buddy. I'm right here. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here, buddy. I'm right here, buddy. Come on. See this? Right here, buddy. Right here, buddy. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no! Take me to fucking
Short
Ald Ruhn
trip,
before
long
he
trip. You decide.
spazzes the fuck out. Okay.
Moscow says, I've been avoiding going on more meds for as long as possible, but I need a lock-in for college.
Right. No, I hear you there. Nope. You know what? Stay right there, actually, buddy. Stay right there.
Why walk
We're
when you
going
can
to
run?
Balmora next.
Don't you just love Morrowind's AI?
Yes. Yeah. By the way, this is literally why I didn't get Pack Rat, which is Phil's favorite. Same reason I didn't want to get the Guar mod, but I have put myself in a loot situation, so we had no choice.
I'll make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Moscow, thank you for your chat reading services, Lofi. Not a problem.
No, we appreciate that, yeah. See, this mod adds Guar merchants now. So we got this guy too. Right here in Balmora. There's one in Sadrith Mora and there's one in Ald Ruhn now. And aside from one minor incompatibility with one of the towers in Ald Ruhn wall, it worked flawlessly. I just had to disable one Guar, and it literally works flawlessly. And then later on, I will go patch that. That way we have it. Next time I do the run, won't even have to disable him. But I was shocked at how flawless this ran, given how absolutely crowded my Vardenfell is now. And given that this mod was from like 2013, way before Beautiful Cities. Morrowind was a thing.
I built actually I think I showed it to you. I made a mod for my character, and I would just recall there, dump my stuff off.
Nice.
It was a pain in the ass, though, we'll tell you that. Having to go there all the time.
Okay, what kind of goods do we have to sell? Because we're gonna play merchant on this stream.
Pyritosis. I have some bodybuilder fat burners from Nutrex. Usually have a few. And a bug out bag. We're camping. Pills get you going.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Moscow asks, is the stream starting to buffer for anybody else?
Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. So my answer is I hope not.
Well, it's still running on my end. So.
Still on my end as well. I'm looking at it now, so far so okay. That's no guarantee it'll stay that way. I'm just going to shift a few things around here. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to wait here, Mr. Guar, because otherwise we could have a pain-in-the-ass situation. Just wait here while I sell some goods. Irol, he says.
Moscow, no one else saying they have issues makes me think it's probably just me. Maxing at the fort. You should make the Diddy belt. Its abilities would be drain fatigue 100 points on target
The Diddy
and fortify
belt.
athletics by 10 on self for 25 seconds.
Baby oil. Let's see here.
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
I'm sure.
Shame there's no pre-spell in Morrowind.
Oh, wait, I'm at the wrong merchant. Okay. So first and foremost, we can solve all of our problems. We got Galbadir here. But we've already got our Steel Blade of Heaven, so we don't really need the Levitation enchantment anymore. I guess that's a good place to start, would be getting some of these weapons, these heavy-ass weapons offloaded. So let's do that with Meldor. Meldor, I've got some fine Ashlander glass weapons for you, buddy. And a Drew staff. And a Mace of Dancing Fate. And a Silver Flame Launcher.
So much loot to sell, so little time.
And a Drew helm. Actually, the Drew helm's gonna max him out, man. Just a Drew helm, huh, buddy? Okay. Let's go to our friend Galbadir.
How may I help you?
For those wondering how fast we can work through this, guys, this will be the stream tonight. Just be prepared, okay? For those who are late that don't know what the fuck's going on, this is the stream tonight. Almost guaranteed.
Moscow, which is good. Kind of poor taste, Maxon. Maxon, Paralyze. Also, how long did it take you guys to beat Gaynor, and what was the method?
Oh my gosh, Gaynor was a pain in the ass. A real pain in the fucking dick.
On my mage, I basically had to outboost his luck. That was the only way I could do it.
All my homies hate Gaynor.
Moscow wants to know, did we kill Gaynor on this run yet?
Let us
No,
do
no, haven't even
business.
been to tribute. Haven't even been to Mournhold, the Mourn holding yet. We're that'll happen. We won't even get the message. We won't even get the assassination attempt.
Oh, I think he was asking Maxon.
Oh,
Or
okay.
are you just
Gotcha.
asking in general, Maxon? Yeah, I didn't see that part. Sorry.
No, we're good.
Maxon, General 2, Pyrotosis. Just summon greater Bone Walkers on Gaynor. Eventually, you won't be able to move.
Fantastic strategy, actually.
I didn't even think of that, honestly. Which I should have, because I'm the Necromancer.
Gaynor fucking sucks.
Do you need something, Outlander?
We all
Moscow,
hate Gaynor.
I have a confession. I have never beat Gaynor.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to. He's just kind of there to... be there. You don't really get anything out of it.
I don't want to keep all those. Okay, we've already been to Meldor. We need the next one. Door neighbor.
It's kind of like the Ebony Warrior from Skyrim.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
guy
you get
that
his
you don't
armor.
have to beat on it. It's just bragging rights.
It's bragging rights, and it's just kind of like one of those Easter eggs that they have there.
Shopping, are we?
Right.
You'll love my selection.
Stony Old Mournhold is best. That's how I got him a few times. Moscow, I've played Tribunal once and hated it, so I did the main quest and have never gone back to it.
I feel that,
I get-
honestly.
I can honestly sympathize with that. It is not an easy DLC. There's a lot of bullshit. The assassin's weapons, for one. If you are not careful, they will get you.
Oh, especially at level 1, the way they originally had it, man. Like, damn.
Well, I meant actually going there and doing, like, the quest.
Oh, yeah, the main assassin summons, like, a Daedric longbow to blast you with.
Oh, yeah, they
My
will
prices are reasonable.
fucking destroy you.
I've got a mod that rebalances that, though, so, like, some of that will be hard, but they reduced that guy's level. There's a lot to it. It balances out to where goblins aren't, like, divinity killing monstrosities now, basically. Like, the later content is still fuck hard, but the earlier
Okay.
content in that mod can basically be done at your lower levels to mid levels.
Max and my buddy raised his luck and had enchantments that stacked up to 100 plus reflect spell. He basically just disintegrated his armor and weapons and would reflect back to him. While just levitating until his gear broke, and then he just got up close and finished him. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Or,
Oh,
well, it is a way. Stony says, I love Armian and Yarnar.
Let's see here. Armian and Yarnar. Oh, look, she's like... yeah, what? Headfield is like loving
Come
my
on,
Guar.
man. Say something or
Oh,
move
Phil
on.
just came back.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Hey, brother, just got out of the church.
Sweet, we'll see you in a second.
Moscow, there's enough Morrowind content for mods now that I never feel like I need to go to DLCs.
That ain't no shit. Alright, we're moving on, buddy. We're moving on. You need to follow.
Pyritosis. So spoiled for hard-hitting gear at level 1. Tell me why I went out of my way to get Scourge on my Crusader run. I don't like hitting one level 1 to 5 NPCs and creatures 20 times with a steel mace. That's Pyritosis.
Right. Yeah, if you're going the mace route, maces hit pretty low until you get like the high tier ones.
Moscow wasn't just the balance that made me hate it. Tribunal was mostly written by different people to the base game, and to me the drop in quality is noticeable.
It's because it's
returns.
absolutely noticeable, yeah. Now, I've got some mods that fix that a little bit when we get there, that I'm very excited to show off, but you can't fix Tribunal without, like, completely rethinking how that entire thing goes. You really need a complete rethink, which we're going to get eventually. Probably within the next 5 to 6 years, I would guess. We'll be getting that. How cool is that going to be, by the way, guys?
Accent for a boring way, but indeed a way. One of the funniest ways was just stacking unarmed by soul trapping till it was 3,000 and just running up to him, punching him, and he fell down and just finishing him off.
Yeah, that's one way to deal with him.
I should make an unarmed build that does stuff like that. That'd be funny. The one punch man build.
One punch. Oh, One Punch Man, dude. I've never... It makes me so sad. I've never seen a series of anime fall off so fast in my life as One Punch Man.
Yeah.
It ended perfectly at season 1, I feel like.
I think I watched season 1.
Season 1 was great.
2.
Everything else, not... Oh. Get away from... Don't hit my Guar. He's running. Don't hit my Guar.
Moscow. It's one of the things I really like about PTR.
Oh
It
shit!
fills
I love
gaps
Phil
in various gear sets and playstyles that vanilla is missing. In this instance, mid-game maces.
There he is. Okay. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Phil.
What's up?
Not too much. This is a loot stream tonight.
What did I miss?
Nothing. This is a loot stream. We did get a buddy though.
Oh, you got a buddy finally to carry all that loot?
Yeah, still have to go back.
See, it wasn't the pack rat. Went ahead and got the Gar.
No, we're in Morrowind. Yeah, we do PackGuars because we're in Morrowind. But plus the rat, like there's just I can't make my as cool as the rat is. My head can't wrap around how that little rat's gonna carry 1,000 pounds.
That's true.
Let's see here. Guar
Plus
750.
the AI
I
would
get
not
it.
be fun to mess with.
Let's see. Stay out of the way. Nope. I need your loot. I don't need any of this. Nothing. It says. Let's see. I need companion share.
Maxon says it gets boring quick, bro. I only did it because I got mad of dying by my own spells by reflect for over an hour.
Yeah, I can see it getting irritating.
Just jeez.
Stony Lonesome Imperial Monk, unarmored, hand-to-hand, blunt, staves, enchanting staves, and scrolls.
Make it quick.
Alright, I gotta help my mom carry some stuff in because we just got into the parking into our house, and then I'll be back.
Oh,
I'm gonna just mute y'all for a little bit.
We'll do the drop dance real quick. There we go.
My prices.
Maxon says the
best
manga
in
for
town.
One Punch Man is epic. I highly recommend it.
Now, what is it?
The One Punch Man manga.
Yeah, hopefully it
Manga.
did a better job than the anime, but because the anime fucking flubbed it. Like, they flubbed it hard, man.
Stony Lonesome Boba. Moscow Phil.
Let's see here.
The pleasure is all mine, Outlander. Care
Is
to
it?
barter with me?
Is it really? You have no gold, so you're not giving me too much pleasure here, buddy. No gold. No gold at
I
all.
will say one manga that I wish got a better anime series. is
You don't buy
Berserk.
books. You fucking suck, dude. Anyway, we're saying one manga that...
Yeah, the one manga that I wish would get a decent anime adaptation, at least in this current day, is Berserk.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I feel like Berserk constantly gets screwed over.
So, when I rank my favorite things, like, period, Berserk is, like, one of the, like, I rank my number one thing of all time, I joke it's the Throne of the Heavens, and Morrowind sits atop it, but right under Morrowind at number 2 is Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk is amazing. I
Your
have
honor, honor. Don't press your luck.
Berserk
Of
is
course not,
collection.
one of the
Looking for a
greatest
bargain.
stories ever told. I would, like, not even joking, I would put Berserk literally right fucking up there. With
That's pretty great.
any of the greatest works of literature ever made. And I'm not joking. Like, you can stack that bitch up with Frankenstein. I would not argue with you. And I prefer it to Frankenstein. Not saying it's better, because I don't know if it is, but I prefer it to Frankenstein. Which is high praise, because I do think Frankenstein is, like, the greatest novel ever written. Or certainly in, like, the top 3 running for it.
I put my collection up in show and tell whenever we get the chance.
Nice. Yeah, I've got the whole Berserk series.
Yeah, I don't have the little books. They started coming out with the big ones that have like 2 or 3 volumes in each book.
Hey, if you guys like Berserk, let me clue you into another series that is fucking incredible,
The prey approaches.
and that is Kill 6 Billion Demons.
Never heard of that one.
That's a webcomic, and it's almost finished now, and it is one of the best things ever also. Try it. You will not regret it. It is fucking amazing.
Accent by a mile. Also the manga. There's the manga and the creator's official manga, which is further ahead. Only difference is art quality, but he had gotten a lot better of drawing over the years. Or webcomic, as people call it, made by the creators of One Punch Man. I gotta read and watch Berserk. You do, dude. It is something else.
Yeah, no, Berserk is something you must do. I don't usually give this out as a, but before you die, read Berserk. Don't
Like,
watch
a lot of
Berserk,
people-
read Berserk.
Yeah. A lot of people who usually read the first panel and they see the scene and it usually filters them out and they're like, yeah, I don't want to watch this. It's got a lot of dark elements in it.
It
but
does, but
it
so does
handles
life.
it in a
So
good way.
does life.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is unflinching, and that's part of its greatness, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why I love it. It's just not afraid to handle those subjects.
Also, if you're saying that you fear that, and that's why, like, that is like halfway in, homies. There's a lot of story before you get to that scene.
Well, there's that scene, and there's also the very first panel.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I hear you there. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought we're talking about Casket. If that's the case,
Oh,
like,
I'm
if that,
talking about that
oh.
too, yeah.
But if that's their out, like, you have skipped half the story. Okay, well, we've done all we can here, too, now. And let's see what our gold is up to.
I have a close friend who loves Berserker, whose review of it to me was, it's incredible. Never read it.
Yeah, I want to punch your friend, I'll be honest with you. You should read it. You absolutely should read it. Don't listen
Accent,
to
I
him.
chose Konosuba to binge watch a year ago over Berserk, but now I gotta make time for Berserk and Hellsing.
Konosuba is incredible. It's great. It's not Berserk. Not even close.
The issue with... Okay, so... If you're watching the early anime, that is the one that was made in like 90s or late 80s or whatever, you're in pretty good hands. But if you're watching anything recent...
I mean, none of those... No, I mean, I gotta steer them away, though. None of those do Berserk justice. None of them.
No, they do not.
I will never recommend anybody watch Berserk, but I will recommend everyone read Berserk.
Yeah, definitely. It is the manga that just cannot get a good adaptation.
Yeah, put it this way: the manga Berserk sits on my throne of the heavens, as far as media goes. The anime Berserk doesn't even make the list. None of them do. None of the OVAs or anime even make the list.
Moscow wants your top 5 novels.
Top 5 novels. Let's see here. Frankenstein. Count of Monte Cristo. Moby Dick. To Kill a Mockingbird, I'll say. Oliver Twist. That's just off the top of my head. If I thought about it, that list would undoubtedly change, though, guys.
Max at the fort. It's hilarious. Stony asks, who's the guy talking with Zoo? Well, that would be the Lofi one.
That is the Lofi one. Man, we
says
need
To
to
Kill a
this.
Mockingbird is a classic, also liked of Mice and Men.
Mice and Men would also be very somewhere on that list. That might even occupy a slot if I thought about it longer. No, Mice and Men is fucking incredible. That's Steinbeck, right? Yeah. Also, don't want to throw... Oh, fuck. The Master and Margarita also has to be on there somewhere. I can't... Top 5's too hard.
I have my own personal confession to make.
What's that?
I don't really read.
Yeah, that's... I mean, you can get in line with that. That's most people these days.
I have tried to read books in the past, like even things I would be remotely interested in, and I get fatigued and I fall asleep.
Yeah, no, I'm... And again, that's not entirely your fault. There is actual studies that have shown the length to which our attention span has been drastically shrunk. Let's see here.
Max and To Kill a Mockingbird is a classic. Oh yeah, I already said that. Moscow. A lot of older classic novels in there. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of some other good ones. Blood Meridian, Cormac McCarthy. If you're looking for more recent ones. Things Fall Apart. Chibe. Things Fall Apart's really good. Our little hall's getting crowded, my friends.
Moscow, manga and comics count as reading Lofi, speaking as a book person.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I agree with that.
The cool images keep me not bored, okay?
This fucking thing is just too fucking cool.
Stony Lonesome, The Pale King, David Foster Wallace is good.
Pale King is good. Yeah, Pale King, very good.
Moscow wants to know if you've ever read Dune.
Yes.
I've watched Dune. I haven't read Dune. Well, actually, I tried to read Dune in high school. I couldn't do it.
Dune is excellent.
Max sends so many modern memes and jokes from the Holy Grail alone.
We're going to swap these. This is an artifact. That other one is not.
What are you using to...
that is
keep
a
the
mod
weapons in
called
place?
Perfect Placement, it's called.
Huh. Curious if they have an OpenMW version.
They have a mod that is just like it for OpenMW. I mean, it's literally just like it, is what they say. It just works for the OpenMW engine.
Huh. Pyro, I like my Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Yeah.
Max and Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the movie, not a novel, but it's a cult classic comedy.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is an amazing film.
Moscow, I like Dune, but only Dune and maybe Messiah. Children, God, Emperor, Chapter House, EDC weren't as good.
No, I can sympathize with that. Sometime I'll do a list of like my top 100 things. I'll have to do that sometime. We'll have to do that on stream, maybe unpack that sometime.
I definitely respect the worlds that these books have spawned. I will say that. Even if I haven't read them properly.
Like my list of favorite things, it includes games, it includes YouTube videos, it includes it's pretty eclectic. I got a lot of fun stuff on there.
Got yourself a basket of gems there, I see.
I do. I would love to sell these, but I'll be honest, I have a hard enough time selling the shit that weighs lots of stuff. So these will probably just be part of a treasure hoard from this point on. I don't really know what else to do with them. Alchemy ingredients when I really get to potion brewing finally in the late game. Suppose.
Maxon says Johnny Guitar is good, but it doesn't got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. Or heartaches by the number.
Heartache by the number. That's one thing I can say about games like Fallout. They've introduced a lot of younger people to a lot of really good music.
Yeah. I don't want to set the world on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one. Alan JJ just tuned in and said, dude, why are the Telvanni such assholes?
Because they can be. Because they can be. But welcome, Alan J. I haven't seen you here before, but welcome in. We have a lot of fun here. So, yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free. But the short answer to your question is because they can. And any Telvanni would accept that as truth. And they can until they can't. So basically, they can be assholes until you stick a sword in their gut, right?
It's all fun and games until you pull out the shiv.
That's right. And hey, by their own rules, they have to respect that, right?
Yeah. Stony says Telvala are cool, which I assume he means the Telvanni.
Telvanni, yeah, they're one of the. There's a reason they're one of the most popular houses. And it's because of their give no fucks attitude, I think.
Moscow wants to know which Doom movies that I watched. It's been a while since I've seen the old one. I know my dad used to be really, really into the old one.
That's the one that has
Sting, I think.
Yeah, and doesn't it have Peter McLaughlin in it too? One of them.
I am unsure of who that is.
He was in Twin Peaks, another one of my favorite things ever. Good old Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I watched the old one and I watched the new one. I really, really liked the new one. Even though there are some actors in it that are quite frankly in almost everything this day and age.
Right.
Maxon, I've just been reading a lot of the older lore from the 40k universe. That whole setting is just depression and pain on steroids.
Oh,
when you read some of the older lore.
You ain't kidding.
Butcher Pete and Civilization are funny, and classic songs too.
Civilization is like a fucking anthem to me. It's an amazing song.
Yeah, 40k is great. I will sit here watching podcasts or listening to podcasts and watching videos on 40K stuff all day, but I cannot get into the game world.
What's the ones that their imagination becomes a weapon? They're like a fungus almost.
I think that's orcs.
Orcs, okay, yeah, they're cool as fuck.
They basically could slap some pipes together and go, you know, make orc noises and turns into a gun.
Crazy.
Moscow 76 was asked, but it got me into John Denver, so its sins are absolved.
John Denver, Country Roads. Good song.
Excellent. They give us the best rewards too.
Telvanni, yeah, the Telvanni have crazy rewards in that quest. Yeah, from a pure game 2 perspective, the Telvanni are hard to compete with.
Moscow.
Certainly not the Redoran, who literally like expect you to subsist on fucking air.
Yeah, he just said, Moscow just said, the Redoran give the real best reward, honor, and the fulfillment of a deed well done. A good deed well done.
That's about it. I think you get a glass longsword out of one of them. But that's pretty close to being it until the end game.
The accursed David Lynch adaptation.
The accursed David, yeah, but you gotta give it points for coolness, right? I can't ever get mad at anything David Lynch does. He's such an interesting human.
Maxing at the fort, Zendaya, LOL. I was just singing it too, Zoo.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Moscow Villeneuve's adaptation is an actual adaptation of Dune. Lynch's film filed off the edges so hard, it's just a different thing.
It is. It's very Lynchian, which again is why I love it. It's yes, its own thing, but I do love it.
Max and orcs, wah! I have a small orc army.
Yeah, them guys.
Moscow has a small army of Word Bear, painted Chaos Marines, and World Eaters. Still need to paint most of them, though.
Yeah, the painting is the real pain in the asshole.
Max, and though I went back to Hero Escape because it's a lot cheaper than building upon an army of 40k, and I just buy the Hero Escape models pre-painted. That's a lame reward, basically the equivalent of a high five. At least Lalu gives me some glass armor.
Yeah, you do. Yep, you get the full set of glass armor at the end of one of those. Yes, sir.
Moscow, you get all of Bolvin Venom's gear, the real best reward.
To be fair, you get that if you just through Nerevarine too, though.
Max and Ebony Armor Right, Moscow, and a Daedric Daikatana. I enjoyed Lynch's adaptation, but it's still accursed.
Oh yeah, I never said it was. It's very Lynchian. I love all things Lynchian.
Maxon, so tedious to paint though, especially Chaos Marine trims, so good luck. I can at least get away with different shades of green for my orcs.
Wow. Let's see here. Yeah. Hey, Phil, is Phil back yet?
I do not think he is. He's still muted.
Because when Phil gets back, guess what? We've got a full set of books. He's reading The Wolf Queen.
Oh, wait.
Got our first full book set.
After Dromara start dropping Daedric weapons, it's pretty easy to get the full collection of weapons. It's maxing.
Oh, actually, we don't. We're actually missing one. Oh. Never mind. I guess it'll have to wait.
Thanks for sending me that mod, Moscow.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7, 8. So unless 6 is floating around here fucking somewhere.
Oh, it's literally the same mod. They have a script extender and an OpenMW version. Oh, sweet.
Oh, coolness. Yeah, it's like weapon sheathing. Same mod, yeah.
Moscow, I usually play with one of the mods that makes their weapons disappear when they die, alongside several others to making money more difficult. Accent before it. That actually makes it more rewarding. Moscow, don't make Phil's first full reading be a Daggerfall lore. Don't do that to him.
Yeah, well, he got off lucky. He got off lucky because we're missing number 6. Or number 5. Number 6 we're missing.
Pyro, who made that man Gunner? I did, sir. He's my cousin. Who is he? He's an asshole. I know that, and his cousin's an asshole too, sir. How many assholes we got on this ship?
I'm surrounded by assholes.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Keep firing, assholes. Good stuff. Good stuff.
We have to comb the desert. Found anything yet? Maxon, come on, Zoo. Don't do Phil. Oh, but don't do Phil like that. Let him read an easy book like ABCs for Barbarians.
Yeah, that might be a little rough, right?
Moscow, my favorite piece of Morrowind gear is the Ultimate Steel Armor that is being worked on for Tamriel data that only like 5 people have seen.
Some of the Altmer stuff in Somerset Isles is going to be so fucking cool.
Maxon Dark Helmet Classic.
God dang it.
Pyro, literally Dark Helmet moment at work. Maxon says, or the lusty Argonian maid.
We could have him read the Lusty Argonian Maid. That might be fun.
That would be fun. I am totally for this idea.
Okay. All right, yeah. I can get behind that.
You gotta take a picture of that and post it up.
Take a picture of what? The trophy case? Or him?
Yeah, your weapon case you got there. Weapon armor case.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. I think our work here is mostly done.
Maxon, or Confessions of a Skooma Eater, which is funny in a dark humor kind of way.
Confessions of a Scuba Eater is nice.
I've never read that one. Moscow, in terms of gear that actually attainable is probably the Abyssal Blade from Project Cyrodiil. Abysmal Blade.
Dude, the Abysmal Blade is great. There's another blade in Cyrodiil that very few people have found. And it is an amazing mage's longsword. It actually has a constant effect, restore magicka for 2 points on self.
That would be amazing to have.
It's there. Yep, we got one.
Stony Lonesome, the one underwater? Question mark.
That is correct, yes.
Get Shiver made video.
Yep, that's the one.
I have never bothered playing around with the with that mod. Like, I think it's a cool mod. I just never got really into it.
Which one? Cyrodiil?
Project Tamriel, just the whole thing. Like, just every time I play, Vardenfell just has so much in it.
Right.
I get
No,
bored by the time I'm
I
done.
totally get. I shall I confess something wicked? I don't even have I don't even have Province Cyrodiil yet. I don't even have either. I don't have any of those mods yet. Doesn't mean I won't. I haven't decided yet, but as of right now, nope.
There's just a lot to do in it. So much stuff.
There is.
That painting is not wanting to play nice.
Nope, but we finally got it.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see. We got that one. We got that. Yeah, okay, so one of these, yeah, this one here, I think we do have, so we can just sell it. Yep. That one can be sold.
Low fee Tamriel rebuilt first experience stream win. No idea, man.
That might be kind of cool, to be honest.
I did do some Morrowind streaming before. I could do it again. Watching your playthrough has been making me want to play again.
Awesome. Yeah, it's again my favorite thing ever. It's my favorite thing. So
I've been mainly just I've been waiting for OpenMW to update some more. Just been being patient. Like, I know it's not going to get finished. I would just like to see the Lua capabilities built up more.
right.
Because there's a lot you can do with the Lua right now. Like, there is an insane amount. Maxon got me back into it. Moscow, do it, Lofi.
Hell yeah.
I may one of these days when I'm not doing other things. I've got other things that are occupying my time, honestly.
We're running out of places where these paintings are gonna fit.
Stony, the picture of the potbelly sandwich from yesterday looks so good.
Potbellies is really good. It's really fucking good.
Where'd you post that?
That is in what you eating or cooking Discord thread.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that looks good.
Back.
So Philly.
It looks like a kitchen sink sandwich.
It's chicken bacon ranch with their hot pepper ranch.
That sounds so good.
It is so good. It is so good.
How you doing, Phil?
I'm doing alright, ready. Get everything in some little
I'm a little fatigued, but I'm doing good. Doing good. We had a great.
We'll go with that.
My
That's
buddy
fine.
Vance, he led Bible study tonight. Man, oh man, he just.
How'd he do?
It was like boom, 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 boom. I keep saying, he was just telling us, it's like, you can speak healing instantaneously. We are sons of God, and we have authority, and we have the same dominion that Jesus had, and we can speak all these things. And he was telling this testimony how he was at one, one conference or something, and they wouldn't let him preach because he had a watch on, and they said, well, if you didn't have that on, you'd be able to do more for God. It's like, oh, you can't wear a jewelry and all this and that. And he was talking how there was a woman that had cancer, and he took the watch off.
I don't like that, honestly.
And he said, you are healed of this cancer. It is gone. Call your doctor and get results. It's done. And she called that doctor. She made an appointment, and that cancer was gone because he got a call from this pastor. He said, that watch you used to put on her forehead and pray over her, she's healed. And so, yeah, it's just like being bold, speaking life, because every day we speak death. All the time we say something
I'll take care of Moscow.
Like
Moscow, have a good one, buddy.
Take care, Moscow. Bye. He said, every day we speak like negativity. We speak death. So you can say this car is a piece of junk. It ain't gonna get me anywhere, and then your car breaks down. Or you do things like that all the time. Like you say, how you feeling today? I'm miserable. Well, you just spoke that you were miserable, so now you're gonna be miserable all day. And it's just we gotta take that power and change it. And it was just really good. It was like I recorded everything he said, and I just love how nonchalant, bold, and just direct he is. He's like he gives like no cares. Like he's like this is what the Bible says. This is what the Lord says. It's how it is. And he just it was great. I think you would really like him. Really like him, Zoo.
Yeah.
So I recorded. I'm probably gonna try to splice it up because it's like it was over an hour, and I know people's attention spans are like that of a goldfish. So,
Yep.
but I
9 seconds.
Man, it was so encouraging to me, and when he prays over someone, he's like, "Let's heal you." It's not like he just says it with like the same authority that Jesus would. And he's like, that's how we're supposed to be, because God lives in us. God is with us. We're one with God. So we're supposed to, be that way. Not like, oh, well, I pray and hope that it'll happen. No, you need to say that it will and believe that it will. So, yeah. But, what did y'all do? The room's coming along.
Yeah, mainly been working. But
yeah, you didn't miss much. He's just been hauling stuff.
Yeah, it's been hauling, but yeah, I mean, the house. I simply love what I've done with the place, huh?
Oh, dude, I love that one painting with the towers and everything. Where'd you find that one?
That was in Kogarun. We found that.
Oh, that one's beautiful. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a pain to get all this transferred to
a bigger house.
Bigger house.
Hey, it's just like moving in real life. It fucking sucks, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Unless you just want to leave this as like the home away from home.
Second house, yeah.
I mean, maybe. I mean, we might get another house somewhere else for sure.
I mean, there's so much loot in this game. Even if you transferred all this from from this house to the next house, you still wouldn't be able to house all that loot. So,
Well, we're gonna try. Damn it.
I don't know how many houses you can get in the entirety of Morrowind, vanilla and mods, but no matter how many you get, you will never have enough space to put all of the good loot in there. There's just too much. And mods are making even more, so I would just say it's best to have your favorite artifacts, your favorite loot, your favorite books and paintings, and just go from there.
Right.
Zoo is out here making his houses look like his Switch game collection. It's like my house. Like my house is scattered with figures and boxes, and it's just junky, man. Y'all don't want to see this room. People are like, "Oh, I'd love to see a game tour." No, you wouldn't.
You gotta be an interior. You gotta get your mind in interior decorator mode, or date a girl who is always in interior decorator mode. That's kind of your option.
Right. You know what? That's what I need. That's what I need.
And eventually, if you're around a woman long enough, you will just get interior decorator mode as well. You'll just pick it up naturally.
Yeah, I just gotta. You know what? I'm just gonna make this room look spiffy. It would be exercise if I would do it. Getting up, sitting down.
No, it's kind of like you see some of the instruments mounted to my wall in that room. That actually like resembles my own, one of my own living room areas. Is I've got instruments from all over the world, mounted to the walls as decoration.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would be funny if somebody.
What's that?
Do you play any of them?
No. Just an admirer. It's one. That's one entire facet of humanity I do not understand on a readable level. But I think I have a good ear for music. But in terms of being a musician and being able to hear the world the way a musician likely does, no, sadly, no.
I think it's funny if somebody was like, they play these games and they like interior decorate and they make everything look so beautiful. They play Animal Crossing, they make all those elaborate houses, but their real house in real life is junky beyond belief because they don't want to do any of it. But they spend all their time gaming doing that. That would be hilarious. So there's people like that out there.
There's a lot of people like that out there, I'm sure.
It's like, I'll spend hours making this room and cleaning it up, playing that game called Unpacking, but I won't.
And you're like sitting on like a mountain of garbage, like you're sitting on like you're like in an Asmongold room. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of that out there with gamers. But
yeah, I've been playing a guitar for off and on for about 18 years, I want to say.
All right, I write. I have a good
Let's
knack
do some business,
for
shall we?
writing lyrics. Like God, praise the Lord, he gives me verses and song lyrics like all the time. It's so awesome.
Well, I envy those who can read sheet. If you can read music, I envy that. That's
I
very
can't.
But
cool.
I mean, I say I would sing okay, but I
Jay
can't
entered
play
the
an
chat.
instrument. I mean, I don't know how to play an instrument.
Hey, welcome in, Jay Jonah. We are on a Holland stream tonight.
Yep. Phil's late to the stream.
Oh, I have to read this real quick, guys. Another one of my favorite things ever. Whenever I hear interior decorator, I always remember the scene of Paulie and Christopher talking from The Sopranos. He killed 6 Czechoslovakians, and he's an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
I need to watch that series.
Oh my God, it's amazing. The
I've seen
Sopranos
some
is
clips.
fucking amazing.
I've never seen The Sopranos, and I heard y'all talking earlier about the what's that called? It's the old thing that everybody says is really good with the knights and stuff. What it was, Mighty Python,
Monty
or
Python?
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Mighty Python and the Holy
I've
Grail is
never-
fantastic. Yep.
I've never seen that. I've never watched it. I've always heard that, but I've never watched it.
It's good. Yeah, it's very good.
But surely y'all missed me while I was away.
We did, of course. taking our PackGuar to the next destination. We're being a merchant today. Come on,
Timeless
PackGuar.
classic on how much betrayal can Polly take?
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm gonna
What's
tell
there
y'all-
to, what is there to, I'll say it again. Fuck that. What is there to think about? You gonna take care of his kids? I'm sorry, Tone, but how much more betrayal can I take? I'm sorry, Tone.
I guess Monty Python is kind of like that. Like it's kind of like that one thing. It's like like that old Greg thing in a way. Like, hey, look,
Old
I'm
Greg is hilarious. I'm old Greg.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
it's
I'm old
similar
Greg.
to that. I don't even know what that show's from.
The Mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
The Mighty Boosh. I mean, hey, Mighty Boosh, Mighty Python. I mean,
Polly running away at the funeral too.
Fucking Polly Walnuts is an amazing character.
What kind of fucking gangster name is Polly Walnuts too? It's hilarious.
That's all.
maybe he's saying he's talking about his, I don't know.
I think it was he had like a truck or something like that he stole, and he thought it was one thing, and it wound up being a bunch of walnuts.
Oh, so they call them Polly Walnuts.
I forget what the origin story is, but it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's something like that, yeah. I'm gonna have to look it up. I haven't actually seen the show, but
you know the characters and a lot of the beats due to pure cultural osmosis, man. Because it is a legendary show.
I wonder if the video game was any good.
No.
It's not.
It's fucking terrible. Tony doesn't even look like Tony. Tony looks like some kind of fucking mutate.
I heard that, what was the Scarface game was pretty good, though.
Let's see.
I was right.
But a lot of those games are just like, oh, this is just GTA, but with a different skin, pretty much.
Polly Walnuts earned his nickname after he botched hijacking earlier in his career when he stole a semi-truck he believed was loaded with valuable electronic television sets. Upon opening it, he discovered it was filled with thousands of walnuts instead.
That's awesome. That's fucking great. Yeah, because it's actually Gualtieri's his actual name. But yeah, Polly Walnut's what they called him.
Maxa wants to know who your favorite character is. His is Silvio because he's the most level-headed and loyal of the whole crew.
Same. I like Silvio. I also like Bobby.
I think the new season of Invincible has come back on Amazon. I gotta check that out. I'm waiting for the final season of The Boys, and then I think the next season of the Devil May Cry anime comes out. I mean, that first season was just, it had some cool things in it that I liked, but then it had some things in it that were kind of odd, but those are probably the only things the movie watched lately. Also, I don't know if y'all knew this, if you're like into Resident Evil. Is anybody into Resident Evil here?
A little bit.
So I'm pretty sure most people probably know about the YouTube channel Residents of Evil, because it's like the biggest Resident Evil fan YouTube channel.
I do not know that one actually.
They got all of the actors from the live action cutscene of the very first Resident Evil game.
Good day.
They got them
seek my services?
back together after all these years to make a movie, and it's like an hour and 20-minute movie on their YouTube channel. You can watch it completely free. I started watching it, and it's I wouldn't say it's like great. It's kind of campy, but it's cool just to see that they got all those people back, because they had to find them. They, like, a lot of those people, they had no idea where they were at, who they were. It took years to like get them all together.
Yeah.
And the fact that they took these people that are pretty much just normal people now, they're not even in entertainment or Hollywood, and got them to replay their characters in a live-action movie is kind of cool, whether it's good or not. The plot of it is like a sequel, I guess, to Resident Evil 5, where I guess Wesker doesn't bit the volcano or bit the boulder at the end, and we see what happens. I'm gonna finish watching it. I mean, it's kind of, it's a little like, but I'm still gonna watch it.
I was watching this new Bloodstream KOTOR 1, and he actually had more fun with that than the first Mass Effect.
KOTOR 1 is great. KOTOR 2 is also fantastic and has another one of my favorite things ever in it, and that's Kreia and the philosophy of Kreia.
It has its problems. I actually played it recently.
Yeah, it's a game. It's not my favorite as a game, but the ideas held within that game are fascinating.
I got the physical cartridge of the first one on Switch, but
they fucked up KOTOR 2 so bad on the Switch version.
What did they do?
They left off the finished content and stuff. They even after they advertised that they would have it on there, they left it off anyway. It was a clusterfuck. It led to a class action lawsuit.
Really?
Yep.
Did they win it or lose it?
Huh?
Did they win it or lose it?
Settled.
Huh. Well, it means well, that's kind of a bummer. But I never got the physical cartridge of that. I mean, I kind of want, now it's pricey and it's just like, but I got the first game, so.
Yeah, the first game is objectively a better game, I feel like, but.
I do remember playing the second one, and I was doing a dark side run, and I came across these two aliens that were trying to rob me, and I was on this tower, and I basically, using the Force, I convinced them to jump to their death.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you should go down there. There's something good down there. And then the aliens are like, there is something good down there. I should go and jump down.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of dark side stuff you can do.
It is so
And
hilarious.
again, like my thing with 2 is it's the ideas held within interest me greatly.
Yeah.
More so than the gameplay itself, just the ideas that are presented in that game are fascinating. Kreia represents something beyond the scope of light, beyond the reach of dark, and I love her for that.
If it's one thing that early Obsidian could definitely do, they had phenomenal writers.
There was a recent article that said that, like, one of the people said that, you know, the KOTOR remake is still in the oven, so it's not.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
But I just want to know how it's gonna be. Like, is it gonna hold up, or is it gonna? I feel like what they're gonna do is it's just gonna be like Jedi Survivor gameplay, and they're gonna just put it in that kind of world. So it'll be that gameplay, but then you'll have all these choices and everything.
Well, Casey Hudson is making a new Star Wars game.
Casey, who's that?
That's the guy behind the original KOTORs and also Mass Effect.
Okay.
But he's also behind Mass Effect 3's
Don't touch my guar.
ending, so.
Well, my question is, did he do more good than harm in the game industry? Because if the good outweighs the bad, then I'd say we got a good chance of getting something pretty neat.
People just meme on the whole Mass Effect 3 thing.
I remember that debate years ago when the game actually out. I thought it was dead and buried by now. Like, look, they fixed it. They gave you a choice. Like, can we get over it now? I mean, we're past it. You got the.
It's all.
There's the better package now. It's just like if you really want to talk about something bad, talk about the actual bad Mass Effect games that came after Andromeda.
If Kreia was in Mass Effect 1, who do you think we would replace? Anderson, Udina, or someone else?
That's an interesting question. If Kreia was in Mass Effect 1, who do you think we would replace? Anderson, Udina? Kreia is a very, very different character than either of those. I'd be very curious as to what a Kreia's philosophy in the Mass Effect universe would be.
Mass Effect 2 was my favorite Mass Effect.
It's most people's, yeah. Hot take, but keep in mind this comes from I got to play this finished, so take that what you will. I like Mass Effect 3 the best. But again, I got to play it when it was already finished because I just played it 3
I'm gonna object here, and I'm going to actually
object all you want. It's an
that
opinion.
I'm gonna actually say that Mass Effect 1 is really good.
Mass Effect 1 is my second favorite, actually. Yep.
I agree with that.
The reason why I say that is because Mass Effect 1 seems very similar to me as KOTOR 1 was. Because the gameplay was more RPG, it was an action. 2 started to drift into the action. The Mass Effect series, and this will be a little bit of a hot take, the Mass Effect series went in the direction of the Dead Space series. As in, it got more action-based and less horror, to the point when you got to the third game, it's like, this isn't even survival horror anymore. And the same thing with Mass Effect. By the time you got to the third game, this wasn't even an RPG anymore. I mean, it's still had a fantastic story.
So 3 to me just had so many big moments. I just loved it to death. Mass Effect 1 was the one I really liked because it was like the Star Trek exploring uncharted planets kind of thing. Yeah. Mass Effect 2 to me is kind of the middle child, and it's my least favorite. Although they're all good, but it did have the suicide mission. But aside from that, like that was like the main big moment in that game, right? So
I just loved my biotics build in Mass Effect 1. And in Mass Effect 2, it was kind of gimped.
My thing I didn't like about Mass Effect 2 was the fact that you didn't have, oh gosh, what is her name? The really pretty blue alien babe. I don't remember. Liara, yeah.
Liara.
She was such a pivotal character, and if you romanced her, you got to two. No, you don't get to have her as a party member. I'm like, what the crap is this? What is this nonsense? And then, you get replaced with this one new girl. I'm like, I don't care about her.
I could show you many new things.
This dark-haired girl? I don't want to talk to her. I want my girlfriend back. I want
my blue alien babe back.
Yeah. I want my hot blue alien babe back. I mean, you get her back in 3, but I had a whole game where I didn't even get to really see her outside of like one small area in the Citadel, and I was like, this is trash. Like, who decided this? That'd be like me not having Garrus, which would upset me really badly. Like, I gotta have my Garrus. Also, didn't like the fact I didn't get Rex back. I got replaced by this other thing that's, Rex's race. I don't remember what he's called.
Krogan. Friend?
Krogan. I was like, I don't want you. I want Rex back. It's like, you make me bond with these characters. I have a relationship with him. By the way, if you don't do the right thing, you can lose Rex in the first game. You can literally have to kill him if you can't talk him out of a thing. You can lose him forever, as in he's just gone.
Correct.
And I was like, I didn't do all these things, did my best to save this character I love, for you to just not let me have them in my party for this whole journey. Like, no, that's. So yeah, 2 had some questionable decisions that I was just like, this sucks.
Well, I mean, 3 didn't give you Rex either.
Yeah.
To be fair to Rex, he's very, very important to the geopolitical situation in that galaxy. He's kind of a little busy to be journeying with the boys.
I know that, but it's just like I miss my boy. I miss my boy.
Yeah.
Jay says, after so many years, Mass Effect 2 feels like a glorified side quest, but in 2026 it would be a masterpiece, minus Jacob.
Also, I don't remember who it is, but that crazy, she was almost like a goth chick.
Where the fuck is this at?
Hair.
What?
Talking about Jack with the
she is
bald head?
so... Yes. I was like, ew.
brother, what's that, brother?
Jack,
I like her
Jack's
better in
awesome. What are
3.
you talking
I think
about?
she
Jack
looks
is
better in 3.
awesome.
Good day.
Her character
That's
arc is
because that's-
My
fantastic.
services.
That's because you like angry women. you
Not
love
necessarily.
Chi-Chi.
I just like her character arc, and she's not angry forever. If you do her character arc, she gets over a lot.
Hey,
of
I
that
can
shit.
sympathize with that. I like Angry Woman too.
Y'all are a bunch of Chi-Chi lovers.
Hell yeah. Jay says Kratos motion in Mass Effect, humans first, but we need aliens.
I'm just
so they
saying,
teach
like-
us what they would become.
Like
Don't
she
stand
rubbed
about.
me the
Get
wrong
moving.
way so much into that I was just like over her nonsense. Like I was just so over her, and I can't really. I don't really remember 3 at all. I don't think I ever actually played it. I think I just played 1 and 2, and I was just like, when I heard about the terrible ending, I was like, I'm not even gonna play 3. What's the point? And I dropped it, and I don't think I ever played 3. So I don't think I ever actually finished the games. And I need to go back and play them.
They got the Legacy
great
collection out
prices
now.
for you today.
Yeah.
Catch it on a
Yeah, I
sale. You
have
can
it.
buy that. Oh, you do have it? All right.
I have it physically, but I don't have it on the Steam Deck.
Fuck,
or
little
anything.
bro wasn't kidding. That is the poor side of town. He was not joking.
I've seen the Legacy collection go on sale for like
The
$10.
Nine and the Empire.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it if you don't have the game.
Yeah, I might. I don't know if I really want to sit and play that on the Steam Deck though. Like that would kind of be a slog unless I get the dock and I could dock it. But yeah, the thing I also liked about the first game, and this is also lost over the other two. Like the stakes get higher. Like the first game, like Zeus said, it feels like Star Trek. It feels like uncharted territory. You don't know what is happening in this universe, in this galaxy. And then it slowly becomes the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's what happened to me. That's what I'm saying.
You start going through
that's a
portals in a friggin'
Yeah, yeah. It
rover.
just gets so crazy, right? It just becomes... And I kind of like the way it was. And another thing with the first game, the really hard RPG
I'm sure we can
mechanics,
work out a fair
but
price.
also how dark, scary, and creepy. There was some side stuff where it really felt like survival horror, like especially with those like weird, what was it? The ones that were like they were almost like zombies in space or something. I forget what they were called. They would come out like swarms at you. I don't remember what they were. But
Those are husks. Those are Reaper husks.
Yeah. That was really creepy. They were almost like the Borg, but like worse. And yeah, man, you remember those? You go on those missions. It was so quiet and derelict, and then you didn't hear nothing, and then they would just come out and swarm. It was terrifying, man. And like driving
finest
in the
potions and
vehicle
elixirs
with
in
the
town are right
planets, and it's like quiet, the desert. No, you know.
I
They're
actually
just
like
the
traveling.
silent-
And going
Yeah.
to all the different planets and doing the quest lines that take you to different planets.
I like that too. 2 had this weird thing where it's like you didn't. I think I remember you didn't really go to the planets. You just scanned them in outer space, or something. I think didn't 2 wasn't 2 the one where you didn't have the travel with the vehicle, and then 3 they brought it back.
Yeah, it was
I think I
2.
remember.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was such a downgrade, man. It's like, dude, I was just doing this in the first game, and you took that away.
2 had
and
the
now I
hammerhead,
get
and it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Maxim
Yeah.
says, you guys play the Halo trilogy 1 to 3 or ODST and Reach?
I
all
just
of
played
them.
Halo 1. Just 1.
I've never really been a big Halo guy. I mean, I used to play with some kids when I was younger, some teens when I was younger, in my 20s, and they kind of brought over like
Speak your needs.
the Halo games on 360. And I tried them. I didn't care. I didn't care.
Halo was
for
my
it.
childhood.
I did love the building thing, like where you can make your own level. That's pretty cool. But outside of that, I couldn't get into them. The story felt so boring to me. It's like, I don't care. This just seems like the male version Samus, and this just seems like the Doom guy, but not as cool. I just don't care. The only thing of Halo I really liked was the Red versus Blue, and then that got really, really weird, and then I just stopped watching it. After like 5 seasons, I was like, I'm over this. It sucks.
It was definitely a classic for me.
I actually think I liked Gears of War better than Halo until
I also
after
liked
the
the
third
first
game.
Gears of War. I liked that a lot.
Gears is pretty good too, yeah.
After the the first 3 games, it's like I was like, okay, they're still continuing this. It did what's going on here, and I just feels like it got worse. Pretty much,
Yeah.
I feel like Gears was best when what was his name? Cliff Belinsky was behind it, because he was kind of like the rock star for Gears and Microsoft.
The Nine and the Empire,
Yeah.
citizen.
And then he dropped off and disappeared. I don't even know if
Have
he's
a look
in the game
around.
industry anymore.
I'm sure
And
you'll
then
like what you
Gears
see.
just kept going on, and I was like, this is like Halo without Bungie. I don't, like, why would I play this? I'm sorry, no. And I didn't care anymore. Didn't they remake, like, the first Gears game, like, 3 times or something?
They came out with
It-
remaster.
And then they came out with a remake, which is
They-
on
well-
PS5 now.
Well met.
They had
What is
a
it?
PC port, I want to say back in 2007, 2008. And I got that shit like right away. And it came with like a map editor
A
and
pleasure to
everything.
see you.
then
Let's do
years
some
later-
business, shall we?
I want to say around 2014, 2015, they came out with a re-release that was like a remaster or whatever. But you couldn't play it on Steam. You had to get it on the Windows
Well,
Store.
hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
And then later on,
Of course,
they did it
it's-
again.
Yeah, because Microsoft doesn't like Steam. They don't want they just,
Well, they used to not like Steam. Now they put everything on Steam.
because they finally realized after years of trying that they weren't going to outdo Steam. It's like, look, you're the software people, but we got the video game side of things locked down. We are the store. Our only real competitor is GOG, but they got their own different thing.
Or hand it over and come
Yeah,
back
and
later.
GOG's not doing so well from what I
Dunno.
heard.
Whoa,
Good day.
what's going on with
Let's
GOG?
do business.
It's just it's nothing actually official, but from what I'm hearing, basically their sales aren't doing too well.
Oh no, that ain't good.
Gamers.
What do you think of that?
Gamers, the worst customers. What else do I have to say?
Because people keep and the reason why is because, think about it, that you can buy Steam games on Steam, but you can also buy Steam games on CD Keys, Green Man Gaming, which is not called CD Keys, and Loaded, Green Man Gaming, Humble Bundle. So Valve is getting tons of money from other storefronts that are selling their games, but the only place you get games from GOG is GOG. They have their game. You can't buy GOG codes and keys on Loaded and these other digital storefronts. The only way you can get those
This guy's a
keys
fuckface.
is if you
I'm sure-
get Amazon Prime membership,
Do
and you
seek
get the
an
games for free.
audience with me?
I'm sure it'll stick around.
greetings.
I heard something in the.
It
something out there
doesn't
that they're
surprise
having-
me that the vomitous excrement known as gamers don't appreciate, the finer points of good old games. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having that problem convincing people that key cards are bad, and I just saw
What is it,
today more
friend?
angry people screaming and reaching that great you're they were screaming and reaching at Does It Play, saying that you were promoting and cheering that this Switch 2 version of Star or whatever it is, that RPG from NIS,
has
isn't
no
getting its
words
keycard
for
release.
you.
I thought you were physicals, and it's like for real physical games, like, and y'all are acting like there is no physical release on Switch at all. There's a Switch 1 physical. What are you upset about? You're upset because your box won't say Switch 2 at the top of it? Like, I don't... What is this? It's like outrage culture has affected Nintendo. And I put full blame on Nintendo. They have divided their fan base into two factions. The keycard defenders and people that want real physical games. And this was a non-issue with Nintendo Switch. Sure, you had your codes in a box, which was a very small portion of games that most people paid no attention about. Everybody either bought the cartridges or they bought digital. And because Nintendo convinced people that, oh, with the key cards you can sell digital games now, that is the main arguing point that they have. And it's so terrible to see people get so angry over that stuff. Just it's like...
Chat's piling up, guys.
Max at Fort, which Halo I meant personally, like Halo 1 had the best story, but 2 had the best multiplayer. Samus is bounty hunter, while Master Chief is a super soldier that was kidnapped as a child, age 6, and trained to become the perfect soldier. Grave Ring healing, Halo 1 is still fun. Maxon, agreed Halo 1 is my favorite campaign. Grave Ring healing, I wonder how GOG and Steam total sales compare at this point. Steam has to dominate, I would imagine. GOG is awesome because you can actually get the game files without fuckery.
That's correct. Yeah. That's why gamers, the worst customers, choose Steam, though, because that's what they do.
Yep.
I love Steam, personally.
Well, I'm sure. That's most gamers, the worst customers do.
Jay, Jonah, Jack. People cry AAA is killing gaming. Also gamers. What's GOG?
Yep. That's
GOG gamer.
No, he's being funny.
Oh, okay.
He's mocking gamers, the worst customers.
Also gamers. What's indie dev games?
Yep. Yep. Just keep buying the slop. Keep eating that slop, piggies. Gamers get what they deserve. Like, that's why I've retreated into Morrowind. I've given up. I don't care. They get what they fucking deserve. Which is nothing.
The only game I've ever really bought full price on Steam.
It would be a pleasure
was
to do business
Baldur's Gate 3 to play with Zoo.
Definitely worth it.
Amazing game.
Yeah. We gotta sort that out though. I should have bought it. I should have just. It's funny because I just saw it go on sale for like $45 on GOG the other day, Zoo, and I was like rolling my eyes. I was like, come on.
I'm surprised, as an aside here, I'm shocked that the temple hasn't showed up to stick my ass in a fire. I'm going around being a Sixth House Amulet and Dagoth Brandy merchant. Literally.
Yeah.
I'm shocked I haven't been stuck in a fucking fire
yet. But I was kind of tempted to go ahead and buy it a third time on GOG. Because it would be easy to play the multiplayer with Zoo, and maybe if I did. But like buying another copy of it.
I cannot fucking wait to see what they do with Divinity. I am so
should be good. Should be really, really good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it takes a more serious tone. I liked DOS 2, but I couldn't really get into it. BG3 because, well, I love D&D. Like my favorite.
The reason why I also bought it, I bought the game on Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam was because, well, I do have a Steam Deck, and this Steam version is going to be more functional on a Steam Deck than if I tried to play a GOG version on my Steam Deck. Just because of compatibility, but if I had my PC, I would have bought it on GOG. And I think Larian deserves so much praise. I may buy it a third time. I may buy it on GOG one time if I ever see it for like $30.
Well,
so I can have
if you're gonna give any publisher money 3 times, it would be Larian would be the one that deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larian from Software.
I've got the physical collector's edition when it was reprinted. because I was not gonna miss out. It was going for like $200 and something before they reprinted it, so of course I got it. If I ever want to
So
play it
where
on
are you
PlayStation,
from?
I mean, I have it now. I do wish they would have put out just a basic standard edition though.
Care to
Instead
see
of
the
some big
sights?
box special
Where can I
edition
take you?
that you can only get from them. But
Me and my trusty Guar going town to town selling wares. This is literally a merchant playthrough right now.
Level up that mercantile, which takes forever to level up.
Oh yeah.
hey, I have been kind of nudging Ziv. I was like, dude, you should get like a PS4 or something.
How can I
Why
be
would
of
I do
service
that?
to you, Outlander?
Or there's some like PS5 games that I think he would like really love, like some of them. Like I think he would love Returnal.
I wish the Demon Souls remake
and
would come on PC.
Demon Souls. Yeah.
The original
He would
Demon
love
Souls
Demon
is far
Souls.
superior. I've heard the soundtrack. It fucking sucks. I cannot believe they
Yeah.
butchered that soundtrack. That said, if it ever comes to PC, yes, that's something a mod can fix. Then we can get the OG soundtrack and the updated game stuff.
Yeah. I just
Butchered, though.
I just want a more modernized Demon Souls personally. And that's the best I'm gonna get.
The thing I will say that Demon Souls, the original, has over the remake, and I find this so funny because the remake, they had this thing, it's like, oh, we have a classic filter for the game that makes it look like
My
the
time is
original.
precious, so
And I
make
remember
it
my
quick.
friend playing at the time, and I was like, what is this? That did nothing. That just made everything look more blurrier. Is that what they thought the original looked like? They like tried to make it have like some fog or something, and it was terrible. It didn't even look like it did anything. But the thing that the original has over it is the atmosphere. Everything is darker. The fog
yeah.
is so thick. And it's because of the limitations and the way the graphics look at that, because they're more simplified with that fog, it just makes everything feel more bleak and dreary. The remake loses that. They choose like better looking graphics and animations and everything. but
It was made by a
loses that.
developer that fundamentally does not understand what the first game was trying to do. Period. You can tell the soundtrack
Now they're no
alone.
longer-
The soundtrack
Now they're no
alone
longer-
gives that away.
Now they're no longer here anymore because
something
Sony
you
shut
like.
them down. So
Yeah. On top of that, you got what was my thought? All the talking got me messed up.
yeah. You said on top of that you got, and then you stopped.
Yeah, I had a brain fart. I'll get back to you when I get my thought back.
But thanks to mods and the community, you can play Demon Souls on the PC.
Yeah, I
PS3
use
emulation, baby.
Yep, RPCS3. Actually that's how I played it recently.
I wonder if there's any mods for it though, because they did data mine, and if you've never looked into Demon Souls data mining, do it. The whole like that arc stone that was broken in the game, Zoo, I don't know if you knew this, it was actually a fully functional level they had planned, but it got cut because they were pressured for time.
Okay.
And so this whole level is still in the game code. And when it was data mined
I am
many,
in your
many
hands,
years
Outlander.
ago,
How may I serve
you could actually, it loads up, you can walk around it. It looked like this big, huge castle. And there would be like these snow like sections. And
Yeah.
these like snow beasts would pop out of the snow. And they
Nice.
had the enemies there and some of the animations.
Hey,
It was just
Pyro's
like a
back. What's
simply-
up, Pyro? What's going on, buddy? I'm still listening. I just had
Hey,
the microphone.
Pyrus. But I would love if some modder decided to actually take that and turn it into a finished level. I mean, we don't really know exactly everything that it was supposed to be like, but you got like
Make it
a
quick, Outlander.
50% done level. I would say, or like a 40% done level, just fill in the holes.
Yeah.
Just do it, so that you could mod. Because I want to know, is there any good mods for Demon Souls, the original?
I'm sure there is.
It
What
probably
have
would be on
a,
the
Do you
mod,
require, friend?
They have a, it's like kind of like a modding toolkit. Well, I wouldn't say it's as robust as a modding toolkit, but you can do a lot of like map editing, and you can place down entities and stuff. And it works with like all the Souls games, from like Elden Ring, Armored Core, all the way down to Demon Souls.
Bro, did you just call Armored Core a Souls game?
No, I'm just mean like it works with all the Souls games and Armored Core.
I was about to say, bro, is that what are people calling the new Armored Core a Souls
No.
game? I was about to freak out. I was like, no way, dude. I mean, I don't know if they.
It's like people calling
Sekiro.
Sekiro a Souls game. Sekiro is
Well,
not.
Sekiro is
that-
Sekiro
that
is
is-
very much not a Souls game.
It's not. It's
Sekiro
closer
will
to
beat
one
your
than-
ass in a
than
way a
Armored
Souls game
Core.
never will.
Yeah. It's closer to one than Armored Core, but I was like, man, that's a reach if you say Armored Core is a Souls game.
I mean, I would say Armored Core 6 has Souls elements in it, because they definitely learned a lot from Elden Ring.
Most of their modern games do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like saying, well, Shadow Tower has Kingsfield elements in it, or
It has
Echo
guns
Knight
in
has
it.
Kingsfield elements in it. You know?
It has guns in it. It must be an Armored Core reference.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
All right, back to this rich motherfucker.
Is there something you need?
What's up, Moneybags?
oh gosh.
People have done a lot of crazy things with that tool set. Mostly things for Armored Core 6 and also Elden Ring, but still quite a bit.
So where's the fucking Guar at? Okay.
My gosh, you were not kidding. There is over 131 mods for Demon Souls. Boletaria Revisited Overhaul. What is this one? Let me see. Overhaul some of the systems in Demon Souls, like weapon infusion, special, and boss weapons, and world tendency with some new weapons and scope. This mod is made so you can experience a more varied version of Demon Souls with new gear, easier access to existing gear and questlands, and open up build variety with a new infusion
Welcome,
system.
comrade.
Oh, cool.
They
Yeah,
have
because
a
I was wondering
mod.
I was wondering how the world tendency thing worked without doing the online thing in a PC. You know, when you're emulating it. Because I didn't know how that was going to work.
I don't remember. I think it does its own thing though if you're offline.
Yeah. Got to get that talisman of talisman of the beast, bro.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 has a mod called Archstones, I believe, and it's like a full-on like Demon Souls reimagining, I guess you would call it, in Dark Souls 3.
Really? They use Dark Souls 3 to make Demon Souls?
Kinda, sorta. Like it's its own thing, but it has kind of like that. Like you have a Nexus area, and you go through all these portals that take you to different worlds or different,
Cool.
different
It's
worlds.
like a
or whatever.
DLC content. That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking at these Demon Souls ones. Ultimate Reshade Pack. Oh, that's cool. Obsolete. So this is where what he was jerking it to. What? Reds rebalanced.
Yeah, if you load up Demon Souls in RPCS3, you can connect to a server, and basically you have access to online functionality. You can get invasions, co-op, and all that stuff.
My thing is, I just want to know if somebody decided to fix the broken Arkstone and make it playable. That's the only mod that I would really ultimately care about. Did anybody do that? 'Cause
I don't know.
Like that's what I want you to do, Demon Souls modders. Do that, please. Make the cut content that wasn't playable, please. I was so disappointed. I was so utterly disappointed when Bluepoint said that they were going to do the remake and they were not going to restore the broken Arkstone. That they were going to just make a one-for-one of the original Demon Souls, but with better graphics and functionality.
Yeah, with better graphics and a ruined soundtrack. I will never get over that.
Better functionality, ruined soundtrack. And I was like, you... And they didn't even really do any better. Like, they still kept the same like, AI pathfinding. Like, there was still some, like, broken combat things. They literally just took the old skeleton of the game and built new graphics on top of it.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they did to that game what was that company called that did Oblivion Remastered?
Yeah, basically just wrapped the entire thing in like a gigantic string of spaghetti code.
Unreal Engine.
Just wrapped the original game in Unreal Engine 5 spaghetti code.
Where would you like to go?
Yeah.
And that's not even really a remake. You're literally just giving the old game better graphics, and I think that's terrible because the whole remake, like we had, it's so crazy. We have different kind of remakes. Like people don't understand what a real remake is.
My prices are reasonable.
A remake is not taking the old game code and design and building new graphics on top of that. That is just a graphics remaster.
Yeah, I think the Oblivion one was an actual remaster. They're trying to call the Demon Souls remake a remake.
It's not a remake. Okay, but a real remake, and I'll tell you what a real remake is. A real remake is Resident Evil 2.
Genuinely fantastic job on that.
Because
fuck, we even got tofu. We even got tofu in that game.
Yeah, we got now here's a way they. But Capcom also showed you how to do a remake, but do it a remake wrong, and that is Resident Evil 3. Whereas, yes, it remade it and added more story bits, but it also stripped full sections of the game and made it like Final Fantasy 13-1, where you're just running down a corridor and here's Nemesis, and you don't really have any. So Capcom both showed you how to do a remake right and how to do a remake wrong.
Greetings.
But then when you get something like Dead Rising, that isn't a remake, that's a graphic overhaul. But they also made that a terrible remake because not only did they not really remake it, but they censored it, and then they took out. They made questionable decisions to change like certain characters, and then they dumbed down the violence and stuff. Like in the original, you used to be able to get on top of the roof of the mall, and there would be zombies out there, right? And you could snipe them and shoot them and kill them and get XP and level up. They put an invisible barrier on the remake so you couldn't do that. Even though you can still see the zombies, they're out there and you can clearly shoot them with a sniper gun. They won't let you do it. They also took out the whole thing where you can take pictures of the babes and like get shots of their get XP from it. Now, I'm just saying that's not really a big thing because it's kind of like a pervy like fan servicey thing. But the fact is, it was in the original game, and you took it out. You don't get XP for it anymore, but you can still take the pictures. So it's like, did you really censor it? Like you can still take pictures of the girls. So I don't understand that. And then I think there was one boss. He was like a crazy, like, meat guy, and he goes insane, and he was supposed to be like this really fat,
The
ugly,
Nine and the Empire.
Asian stereotype kind of dude.
What brings you here
And
today?
he was nuts.
Business or pleasure?
But they changed him to where he wasn't Asian, and then they didn't make him like gross or anything. He's got like a baseball hat on now, and he's dressed really nice. But then, and they don't make him talk the way he did, like he was, because they didn't want to offend. So they completely changed the way a character looked and how he acted and how he was.
Wasn't Dead Rising made by Asian people?
I don't know.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get out of here.
Hey,
thanks for having me on the show.
Take care anytime,
Take care,
man.
buddy. Yeah.
I relinquish my chat reading to you, Phil.
Well, yeah, I relinquish my non-chat reading to you to not read the chat, Phil. Hey, have a good one, guys. Phil, that's your cue to read the chat.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so
how
my
some
two
of this
questions
stuff
on that. Number one, wasn't Capcom, wasn't Keiji Inafune's team made up of Asian people and when they made that character? Number two, why are we relitigating this? This game is almost 15 years old. Why are we relitigating this now?
I guess the reason why is because we're talking about like what is a real remake
Right,
and what
right.
isn't. And then it comes to
Taking
Final
a trip?
Fantasy VII remake. Can we even call that a remake? Because technically it's like
That's a brand new game.
a sequel / alternate like universe. So it's like there is so much confusion about what remakes are right now. There's like 3 different types. There's the non-ones that are just graphics. They're the ones that are remakes like Resident Evil 2. And then there's ones like Final Fantasy VII that are, but they're not. They're sequels. So
Right.
It's like, how is anybody supposed to navigate that? Like, it's so confusing.
Right, no, but I mean, to follow up on the question I asked, yeah, I think turning Larry into a white guy is weird. That's a weird choice, considering Capcom were literally Asian Japanese people. Yeah, because Larry Chang was, Larry Chang, talk about the Butcher in Dead Rising, right? Yeah, Larry was awesome. Larry the Butcher was great. Dead Rising, by the way, you want to talk about a fucking underrated game. OG Dead Rising is so fucking good. It's clunky. It wouldn't make my best things ever list, but I thoroughly enjoyed that game. And that, to me, what I played of it, again, I didn't play a lot of it, but every time I'd go over to my friend Marcus, we'd play the shit out of that game. That was one of the games we'd play, and I remember thinking to myself that, man, the 360 sure does have some really interesting experimental games. The 360 was a good little system, I feel like, looking back.
Yeah, it was. It was a good. It had some really good stuff. Like,
guys,
Lost Odyssey.
we made 55,000 gold on that round merchant trip.
Yeah, how much has your mercantile gone up?
Mercantile barely goes up, 33, but.
Jeez. Okay, well, chat, you're gonna have to inform me who's the last message that got read. There's so many.
The last message I remember, we'll go with that, is just gotta state comparing John to Samus is really outfield. Start there. Because that's the last one I don't remember.
I'm gonna just start from Max. And Samus is a bounty hunter while Master Chief is a super soldier. Okay, we read that. Halo 1 is still fun, says Engraved. Agreed. Halo 1 is my favorite campaign, Maxon said.
Halo 1's fantastic. Halo 1 is fantastic.
GOG and Steam total sales. Oh, yeah, we read that. GOG is awesome because you can actually get the game files without. Yeah, okay.
People cry AAA is killing games also. Oh, okay.
That's why I said if you skip that, because I remember those distinctly. So if you skip to Maxon's first comment after that, that's where I'd start.
There should be a mod for that. Okay. Pyrotosis. Oh, boys, look what I've got here. Where the white woman at? Maxon. Hey, Pyro, welcome back. Pyrotosis says, I'm all for job security and all, but these country people need to learn how to cook. I'm tired of being here. I just want to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
buddy.
sorry, man. That's no fun.
The lofty one. I'm high right now, so I'm prone to short-term memory loss. Maxon, anyone
we
reading
understand.
Chat from also gamers, what indie dev
My
games
prices
down?
are reasonable.
Just saying, comparing John to Samus is like comparing Doom Guy to Kratos.
Yeah, I agree, Maxon. Very different characters. I agree completely.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Doom Guy and Master Chief. If I gotta pick, I'm gonna pick Doom Guy.
Well, Doom Guy's the classic, but I like both. They're both awesome.
I just couldn't get into Halo. I mean, it's just not. And it's also not the kind of first-person shooter I really like. The whole point, really, of Halo is the multiplayer, whereas Doom is about the actual single-player
Why
game
walk when you can run?
and the music and the slaughter and all the demons and the story and the lore. And I like that more. Like, the campaign was kind of like a side thing to what they really wanted to push was with the multiplayer. And when the multiplayer is more of a focus than the campaign, that means I'm not really interested. I mean, I want...
Right.
I care about... I don't mind multiplayer because I like co-op in games, but I want it to be, like, not as important as the actual story in the game itself. I mean, that's
right.
just me. Even less comparison between Doom Guy and John, aside from both being soldiers. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a Halo fan. I mean, I saw that, Halo coming to the, PS5 or whatever, I probably wouldn't even buy it. I mean, the Gears of War game I probably would pick up, because I kind of like that. But I don't know. Halo just isn't my jam. Halo and Destiny just seem like the same
Short trip,
game
long
to
trip.
me. I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't care.
Right.
We make a special trip.
But I appreciate its cultural significance and what it did for the first-person shooter genre, and I know how important it is. It's just not my kind of game.
Right. I feel you. All right, heading back to camp, heading back to Ursulaku camp.
My kind of, if I said, okay, what are your favorite first-person shooters? Well, I like the Doom games. I thought the old Duke Nukem games were kind of cool. And then I guess BioShock. Does BioShock count as a first-person shooter?
For me, it's System Shock 2, Deus Ex. Both of those games are incredible for being...
I still gotta play. I got the remake of System Shock on the PS5.
System Shock's good. System Shock 2 is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Halo is probably up there. Half-Life 2.
Wait, did those System Shock remakes come out physically on a Nintendo Switch cartridge?
System Shock 2 is a limited run games joint. System Shock 1 came out, but had problems, I understand.
See, I think the PS5 versions probably didn't have those problems.
Yeah. System Shock 2 works fine. It is fantastic on the Switch 2. But yeah, System Shock 1, I would probably say get on another system.
Destiny, I got bored quickly after 1. I did love its competitive multiplayer, though.
Perfect
I'm not
Dark.
a big fan of Doom, but I do love the old Duke Nukem games.
Also, Perfect Dark and GoldenEye. Perfect Dark and GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love those games.
Yeah, I like story-based, single-player, first-person shooters.
Trying to think of what else. You guys will think I'm crazy because it's so played out now. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and Call of Duty 2. Also.
Oh, I will say, Black Ops 1. I really love the story in that. So if you never played that, the menu system with the interactive PC, you can play a whole text adventure RPG on there.
Nice.
You can tinker around with that menu system for a good couple of hours. I'm not even kidding. It was
trying
so
to think
cool.
of what else. Spec Ops: The Line is a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spec Ops: The Line is killer.
Can you classify Metroid Prime like as a first-person shooter?
Yes, I would. I would
Yeah.
classify Prime as an FPS. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, like that's kind of where I am on first-person shooters. I never got to really experience the GoldenEye craze because I didn't have a Nintendo 64, and I also never had friends really, so I wouldn't have had much fun with that past like 5 minutes. I'm also not good at like competitive shoot. I'm just terrible. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. Practice makes perfect. I could be incredibly good at them. But I guess the reason why I'm not is because I just don't care for that kind of games. It's not my kind of game.
Right.
I don't like competitive as much as I like co-op. Because I just... It just feels kind of boring to set and do the same match over and over again where I'm trying to kill other people and there's nothing else to get me to go forward. Like, I just...
Right.
It just feels like I'm like stuck in a loop.
I saw this in the chat go by. Max says, yeah, Time Splitters 2 and Time Splitters Future Perfect absolutely make my list. 1,000 fucking %.
Never played Perfect Dark, never played Time Splitters.
Time Splitters is so much fucking fun on multiplayer. Such a fun game.
Did like, I don't know if you'd call it a first-person shooter or not, but I did like those Resident Evil light gun, like first-person games.
Yeah, some of those are fun.
On
the Wii, like the Umbrella Chronicles.
Popping up on the screen, you just shoot
Yeah,
kill all
those
the
are
zombies
awesome.
and stuff. Those are cool. Yeah. The moose is loose, says Mason.
Come back, War. There he is, okay.
Dude, split screen and with bots on the characters you can unlock. Man, I miss Time Splitters plus the campaign. Oh yeah, the Turok games. They're kind of first-person shooters, aren't they?
What are they? Turok games? Yeah, Turok games are okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem I had with the Turok games is I was never able to get past the fucking layer of the blind ones in Turok 2. That thing was such a fucking maze, man.
And I remember that one. I can't remember where it came out. It was either, I think it was on the GameCube, and it was like, you were in a jungle, and you were like killing dinosaurs or whatever, with like spears, and then all of a sudden some portal opens up, now you're getting guns and stuff, and it's like, what's happening? It was cool and shoot down those dinosaurs and everything.
Right. Where's the entrance to this fucking place? Oh, it's further down. Okay, I was gonna say, where is it at? No, we're getting close.
It says, hey Zoo, what's your favorite joke scene from The Sopranos?
Oh gosh, there's so many good ones. Man. I like you threw food at Vito. That's got to be addressed. That's a really funny one. You threw food at Vito. That's got to be addressed. Yeah, you threw food at Vito's awesome.
Loot the dwarf armor off those pikes that they're stuck in.
What's that?
You actually loot that dwarf armor that's on those pikes out there?
Loot?
'Cause they're
No,
out
the robots you can't loot. No, sadly.
Mine has to be. You ever think about getting yourself checked for Tourette's? You know, the whole and yeah, food at Vito was hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, him making fun of Paulie with the Tourette's is fucking great too. Yes. You threw food at Vito.
Wait, is this the vampire cave we were at forever ago?
We're back to get more loot.
Can't believe you actually remembered this place to come back and get it. I would have forgot.
Yeah, we're back for more loot. I never forget anything.
Pretty cool that we're gonna get Metroidvania God of War game, and it's gonna have the original voice of like Kratos in it, which makes me happy.
That'll be pretty sweet, yeah.
I always thought his voice was superior, honestly. And also, we're gonna get a new Castlevania finally after forever.
And it's getting a physical on the Switch 1.
Yep, and it's a Metroidvania. Because we haven't got a new Castlevania since the Lord of Shadows games. That has been a long time. I always thought it was weird they didn't do a collection of the Lord of Shadows games on like PS4, Switch, Xbox,
Right.
whatever. Like, those are stuck on the 360 and the PS3. And I'm just asking, like, why?
Say
What's
that
up
again?
with that? Like,
So-
why those games never got ported? The Lord of Shadows games got ported over to the next gen.
That is a good question,
weird.
actually. Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it?
I mean, all these remasters they're doing for all the other Castlevania games and collections, it's like, where's our Lord of Shadows collection? I mean, that's another game that had the legendary voice work of Patrick Stewart in it that I think should be preserved. And it would also give them a chance to actually make the Lord of Shadows DLC for the first game on a disc and cartridge, because that content actually is important to the sequel of the games. And you need to play that. If you just play the game as it is and never play those two DLCs, you totally miss, like, how your character becomes, well, Dracula.
Probably, yeah. I can see that.
And if when those games go off, you know, the PS3 store, if that ever goes offline, you can't even get that DLC anymore.
Right.
I don't even know if those games are actually on Steam or anything. You know what? Let me look that up. Let's see. Lords of Castlevania. Lords. Oh, okay. They are on Steam. Whoa. They're actually on sale too.
There you go.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow is $5.99. The sequel is $7.99. The Metroidvania that was on the 3D, the HD version of it, it's $3, Zoo.
Nice.
$3. So under $20, you could get all of the games. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
like it's insane to me. The price of games on like Steam and GOG, like, you could say, you know, it kind of sucks, you know, that you can't really have a backup copy of the games on Steam and whatnot, but then you can argue that the games are so dirt cheap, like so incredibly dirt cheap compared to console digital prices, which are also technically rentals, that if you were going to buy them anywhere, you know, that would probably be Steam. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a choice.
I
like,
get
okay,
it, but gamers playing and buying habits betray them. So I buy games on Steam. I do that every now and then.
Yeah.
But, and this is a monumental but, Phil, I only play the games that I'm either currently playing or will be playing very soon. So when I bought Mass Effect, I played Mass Effect Legendary Edition immediately. When I bought Void Stranger, I played Void Stranger immediately. When I bought Look Outside, played that immediately. So the games I do buy on Steam, I play immediately. So, one, you get it discounted. You wait for the discount. That's number one. Number two is you make sure you play it. But what gamers do is they buy 1,000 Steam games that they're never going to fucking play. And in which case, that is a bad, abnormal buying habit. Now, I am not one to talk. I did this on the Nintendo Switch. But I speak as one well-versed in abnormal buying habits.
yeah, but you.
But I own those physically.
You bought.
Yep.
You own those physically.
So there's
there
a
is
difference. Yes, there absolutely is.
But you're right. But and see, that is a problem because, and I've been guilty of that too. I'll see those Humble Bundles. I'm like, oh man, that looks. Man, I get like 10 games for what, $10 or something, and these are really good. I'm gonna buy that, but then I don't get around to playing it.
Yeah,
And
there's
then
no reason to do that
that's
because
how
here's the
you-
thing: if you don't get the sale when it comes around, the sale will come back around. I promise you.
I know, right?
I
And
promise
a
you
lot of
it'll
times
come
you
back
can actually
around.
get it better. Now, when I was interested in getting the Remnant 2, it wasn't on sale, but I looked on CD Keys, now known as Loaded, and there was a crazy good discount price on that key, the Ultimate Edition with all the stuff, and I went ahead and bought it, downloaded it, and played it with a friend immediately.
There you
But then
go.
here's another thing that these people, you know, that buy a lot of PC games and just have these massive libraries of stuff they don't play. A lot of times you don't even need to buy any of these games because of all of the demos. Man, there are so many
Tomorrow
freaking
is
demos
another
on
sun.
Steam of games that would never be on consoles or ever get demos, even if they are on consoles, that you are so jam-packed with just playing demos, it'll be years before you even get to a game that you purchase. So
It's,
you really
yeah,
don't.
you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong there. But that said, okay, chat, we are all done. We are all hauled up. We have 55,000 gold, and now we only have 271 on our inventory, and everything else is on the Guar. And then we've only got 2 artifacts left to cart back home and put on the wall. So I would say that's been a pretty fucking good time of things, huh? Been a pretty good use of time for a haul-in stream, and we got to have good chats. And next time we will get back to Destiny, and I will put up a vote. This time stripping away the hauling. Again, thank you, chat, for your wisdom and your adultness and letting me know, hey, Zoo, it's time to adult. We got to get rid of this loot, man. So that was worth it. By the way, we are on day 94 of Morrowind here. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back toward either the main quest or we'll go forth and do some side questing. I'll leave that
Hey, let me
entirely up to
finish
you
and read
guys.
these.
Let me read these comments before we end.
Yeah, but the loot crisis has been averted, thank goodness.
Maxon says the monkey gun, whatever that means. Maxon.
Yep,
at
monkey
the
gun. I know the monkey gun.
Hey Zoo, what's your favorite joke? Oh, we already know that.
Yeah, you threw food at Vito. That's got to be addressed.
Okay, Maxon, you ever play StarCraft back in the day?
Yes. StarCraft and Warcraft 3 were both phenomenal.
Then he said the Castlevania game gonna be good. Oh, for sure. For sure. And then his last comment is, good stream tonight, guys. Hope to catch y'all tomorrow. For sure.
Sounds perfect. 100% less loot hauling. Well, maybe not 100%. I'd say 20% less loot hauling. Well, I'd say 80% less loot hauling. We're in good shape for a while. All right, take care, guys.
All right. Night, y'all.
Have a good night.